Broadcast live.
Anna, halibare ba torfet, araba bone bakai, bane bare ba ithuset, araba bone bakai, wanarna morlingte, araba bone bakai. All I see is me and my chest, araba bone bakai.
She don't need an introduction. This is Boy T, the hottest MC in the game right now.
That's a bit hectic.
I don't know. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it.
No pressure. Damn. Okay.
You did the things, Bakai.
Thank you.
So the first thing she asked me was shades on and off, or off. I said shades on, like the rock star that you are. How you doing, Mama?
Thanks, you know, trying to be out here, man.
So we had a sneaker exchange. Where are your sneakers?
They're in the hotel, actually, because I'm a relatively fun-sized person. So I know that sneakers were going to put me in a very compromising position where people are like, I didn't know you were this show, and I hate that. But I did bring my sneakers, I promise. And they're awesome, and I've never worn them before, so yeah.
What's your favorite pair of sneakers?
Right now, I just got this dope pair of sneakers when I was in Monaco. Flex. It's a pair of like black and white Chanel. They would have gone so well with this. They're amazing.
Okay. Oh, so I mustn't wear my Air Force One. Okay, boy.
Oh, you're killing it with them. I'm just saying. They would have liked.
I'm playing. Now, the worst thing in the world, or the hardest thing in the world, is taking care of your sneakers. So are you the type that wears it, and then when you get home, you wipe it, or do you just kind of let it simmer?
I'm the type that just, if they're dirty, they just stay there. I don't wipe them. I don't do anything. I get over them. I'm the worst person with sneakers, and I feel bad for saying that because I love sneakers. I've got so many pairs, but like, I wear them once or twice. Then when they're dirty, I'm just like, but they're dirty, so I can't wear them.
Now, when you were in high school and you had to polish your shoes every week, did somebody do that for you, or?
My grandfather did that. He enjoyed it, so he did it for me. My grandfather loved me like that. And he just felt like he should be doing that for me. So I was like, yo, knock yourself out.
So, dear future husband, you gotta buy a new pair for each day. And if you need to polish shoes, that's on you because your grandfather did it. Shoot.
No, he must have enough money to pay for a butler, someone who's gonna wash sneakers, someone who'll take care of my heat. Okay, I'm joking. But yeah, it's a good note. Future husband, I'm not doing any of that. New sneaker per day.
Also, shout out to you, Mama. This is your first sneaker exchange?
It is my first sneaker exchange, and I feel like I should have done better and just worn the sneakers. I feel kind of bad, but I'm here. That's all that matters, right?
That is all that matters. You've had a lot of firsts this year. Congratulations. We're loving what we're seeing. We absolutely adore you. Man, shout out to you, Mama.
Where am I babysitting?
You actually missed them. We were all together, but
Where?
we flew down with them.
Yeah, I know that, but like, why?
Also, how are you even in the country long enough to babysit?
Whatever. That's the worst excuse. Just call me.
Bye-bye, Poiti.
Bye.
Swipe, no cash. Swipe, no cash. Swipe, no cash. Swipe, it's like, hey.
Now, for those of you who don't know, okay, when it comes to street style, when it comes to sneakers, the only guy that matters in South Africa is Zaid. Is that correct?
Wow, that's real. I mean,
Anybody who's anybody in the industry has gone past this man in terms of getting gear, drip, sneakers. He is absolutely crazy, and I would love to see his collection one day. How are you?
I'm good. How are you, Loot?
I'm good, thank you. He's also Mr. Sneaker Exchange. How's the day been?
It's going. P is coming out showing love, so it's happy. I'm happy.
He was actually in studio the other day putting speeds onto some crazy drip, but we'll talk about that later. And let's talk about how you take care of your sneakers. First of all, before we get there, are there any sneakers in your collection that you've never worn?
There always is. Like, I just buy it and I'm like, okay, cool. These things are definitely going to increase in value. So when I need cash, I'm like, okay, cool. These things can go now. Hey, I need to pay for this other thing. So it's like, I always just keep it there. And like, also when I travel, it's like, I'll keep it as like bait. So I know, okay, cool, I bought this shoe, yeah. Now I'm in LA, I'll go to like round 2 or one of those spots and then just flip it that side.
That is actually so dope. Okay, so what's your favorite pair right now?
At the moment, there's something called the Z's that's dropping soon. I can't say anything about it. I may have just spoiled it. But at the moment, the off-white collections are crazy at the moment.
When you say the Z's, as in yours?
You know, if I could tell you, Loot, I would now. But You know, at the moment, I don't know. So
Can you plug me then so I can be, on?
you'll definitely be the first to know. But like, yeah, even with like my whole sneaker collection, I always look at it, I'm like, it's always about meaningful pairs, you know? So it's like, what do these pairs actually mean to me? And that hustling, going back and finding it. If I'm traveling, I'm like, okay, cool, I need this pair. Or something that I saw as like when I was a kid. And I'm like, I'm in a position now to be able to afford it. So it's like all of that type of stuff that I love about the game. And even when Sneaker Exchange started, I had a lot of my personal sneakers I needed to get rid of. So that's when I was like, okay, cool, let me start an event. I was also already selling kicks to a lot of artists and all of that stuff. And then it all just aligned and formed.
So obviously, as a sneaker lover, you gotta keep them clean. You gotta keep them as new as possible. So what kind of sneakerhead are you? Are you the kind that like rolls around with a brush and when people scuff you, you there wiping during the people, or how do you do it?
So like, you're probably not gonna expect this at all, but a lot of my shoes are often dirty. So like, I'll keep it there, and then I'm like, okay, cool, I have time now, I'm gonna go get this stuff clean. So like, even now, before the event started, I was like, yo, Kiwi, can I drop off some pairs here for the dudes to clean beforehand? So it's like always that type of hustle. But like, I'm super happy because like, even the Kiwi product that's coming out now, I'm like, yo, this stuff is actually crazy. And it's something that speaks to the sneaker community. And even with activations like this, it's like, it's really for us, you know? So that's like the meaningful stuff. And even with Kiwi, everybody knows it as a kid growing up, school shoe polish and all of that. So to see them breaking into sneaker product and sneaker clean products is amazing. And doing it the right way.
The right way. I think a lot of us have messed up pairs of sneakers trying to take care of them the right way. Oh, what's the worst thing you've done to your pair?
Hey, so like, I remember this one time, I had the Yeezy 350s, and we were running in Berlin. And the next morning, we went out to the club or whatever. The next morning, the shoe was completely black. It's a beige shoe, it was black.
Thank you so much for chatting with us. I think we should let you go be great, yeah?
All right, thank you so much, Luke.
Me and my dog.
I said, I only roll my day ones. I only roll my day ones.
Wu-Tang, whole gang Wu-Tang, ain't no two-face.
All right, so this is totally not awkward. Hi, Reason. How are you?
I'm good, LootLove. How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you. So you at Sneaker Exchange, it's not your first one. Tell me about the pair you're rocking.
It's funny. I'm not really, big on these type of shoes, but I was looking for a certain look, and then when I put them on, they turned out to be the most comfortable things I've ever bought. It's like a sock with a sole. Yeah.
Is it freshly clean? Let's look. Let's look at this shoe. Let's do a clean check. You know how y'all do the wave check? We need to do a clean check.
Wait. As soon as you hook me up with the sneaker cleaner, I'll be all right.
Okay, I got you. So in terms of taking care of your sneaker, are you the kind that gets home and like wipes it immediately every day? Or do you let it simmer and then you let it go because it's dirty?
I hardly ever clean them, actually. I used to get to a point where I get frustrated at doing the action, so I just give them to my brother. As soon as they get like to a point where I'm like, okay, now they're old, I just give them to my brother.
Wow, that's nice. Oh, in my next life, I will also want to just get sneakers because they're dirty but they're still popping and in good condition. Lavish living.
It's not lavish living. It's lazy living, if you ask me.
That's terrible. All right, how many sneakers do you have?
Oh, I don't know. Now, probably sitting on like maybe 10 now. But I think I've given away about 40.
Wow.
I've been buying sneakers since I was like 18. So let's think about all the shoes I've had since I was 18.
In terms of polishing your shoes in high school, were you there every Sunday? Shiny so with the cows?
My dad had a rule. Every time after school, the first thing you used to do is to wash your socks, polish your shoes, do your homework, do the chores, and then you have to go work in the spaza shop.
All right, so let me put you on the spot. How do you wear your pride?
With pride.
Goodbye.
Broadcast live